Hello everybody! So as promised, a video about the DeX in my car with Android head unit. This is the Saycane Android head unit running 9.0, and this head unit is specifically designed or created shape and have all this plastic frame around it to fit my Skoda Yeti 2012. In this video I'm not going to show you how everything is connected. Well, I will show you, but not what is behind the screen, because believe me, even if it's easy to take it out the screen, just to undo all this plastic surrounding, all this frame around it, and then 4 screws, 2 by here and 2 by here, take that out and then obviously disconnect. But the problem, and it's a big hassle for me, and to be honest I can't be bothered, is to cable manage everything back, because this head unit is big and it's not so much space behind it. So getting all the cables nice and neat and just feed back in, just to be able to fit the screen back in its place. It's, let's say, if it's gonna take me about 40 minutes to take everything out, connect everything, put back in, I would say about 25 minutes to half an hour is basically just trying to fit the goddamn thing back in there. So I'm not going to do that, but I'm still going to try to explain to you how everything is connected. So I have my Galaxy Tab S6 with USB Type-C to HDMI cable connected. HDMI cable is going from the tablet, so tablet, USB Type-C to HDMI adapter. HDMI cable goes all the way underneath there, all the way under here. There is the HDMI to RSA converter. So HDMI to RSA converter, if you don't know what that means, basically is HDMI signal converts into the signal as you usually used to see good old days where the signal being transferred using the cables red, yellow and white. I will leave, I will try, if I'll remember, to leave the photos of exactly what cable I use, the links and everything I'll leave in description. But basically, tab, adapter, HDMI to RSA converter, which is hides here by underneath this sort of tray. Then from RSA converter, RSA cables goes into a special adapter that arrived with this Android head unit, connects to that adapter, and adapter connects back into this display, and that's how I'm getting DeX. Right, so this screen is obviously touch screen, so I can go around. I have a couple of apps installed, etc. I have YouTube, Waze, Total Command. I can run Shadow, pretty much. I have Google Maps, and I do have quite a lot of apps installed, as you can see here. But when you go into the DeX, as you can see, I am on the screen where it's asking me to change the resolution, and I mean like amend aspect ratio. I can't do anything because the touch screen basically not supporting, so there is no touch screen input, because it's obviously going through RSA cable, so there is no touch input signal coming from the tablet to there. There might be a possibility, because down here I do have, as you can see here, I do have the USB sort of plug that is coming from here. Why I'm using this one there? Because I can't be bothered doing a nice neat connection by here. I just don't have time. But basically I use this when I need to troubleshoot this device, because sometimes when it crashes or goes into some weird recovery mode, I need to connect the keyboard and enter some of the commands, like press enter this and that. I cannot do this because everything shuts down and just I have a black and white screen of death. So I'm connecting my Bluetooth keyboard here for this troubleshooting purpose, and sometimes I connect the USB key if I want to transfer something into this device. But most of the files I'm transferring is using a Wi-Fi and just sending or uploading files to Google Drive and then loading files from here. So, right. So as you can see, DeX is running and I can't obviously do any touch input. So the idea is, if I go on the tablet, I can enable tablet touch inputs. So right now, if I'm gonna move this, as you can see, I should be able to get the mouse on the position, click OK. So, right, let's try to open a website. My most favorite website, Samsung DeX subreddit group. And as you can see, obviously, just to let you know, it's a wonderful day here in Wales, a sunny day, like all the days. I am here in one of the superstore car parks, and it's checking down. It started raining like 9 a.m. this morning, and now it's about 4 p.m., so it's raining all day. And right now it says it doesn't have the internet connected because I'm not connected. Anyway, this is roughly what you will get if you're trying to open websites on this setup. So here you go. I opened one of the posts by you lovely DeX team members, and please tell me what you actually, can you actually read this, what it says there? I mean, can you actually see what this post is about? I can see that it's something incognito mode and DeX, and pretty much that's it. So the quality is bad. When as soon as I'm connecting that, it's telling me that it's 1920 by 1080, but it's scaled down so much that I can't even recognize the letters or anything like that. So let me minimize that. Let's try to open games. Just to let you know, obviously sound is coming through a tablet because I'm not sure what I connected incorrectly. I don't get the sound coming to this device. So as you can see, I have a couple of games here. Let's try to run Real Racing 3. So I'm just gonna try to go and do this app full screen mode. It's probably gonna crash. Actually, everything stopped. No, it's crashed. So let's run this app again. And now, okay, game decided to run on my tablet instead. Fine. Let's try to run another game. Let's try to run Marshall's. Okay, everything is actually running right now on the tablet. It's just defaulting to a tablet for some reason. Let me try to run Asphalt. This is weird. Anyway, I'm not gonna go any in-depth more about this setup because I just tried and it's connected and it's working. Okay, let me try one thing. Let me try to open Maps. Maps should run on this, or it will default to a tablet as well. No, Maps running. So here we are. This is the Maps. Brilliant. And this is a portion of the Cardiff here in Wales. So let's move around to Culverhouse Cross. This roundabout called Culverhouse Cross. Let's go. So, I mean, this is the location. Obviously, I can't do any pinch and zoom, so I'm stuck. But actually, can you... I mean, I'm not really looking to use this as a sat-nav because obviously this Android head unit do have the sat-nav built in. I just want to make sure it's not going to show you my actual home location. Okay, no, it's just showing that I am in this Culverhouse Cross Tesco's. That's fine. So here you go. I can use this for my travels, like take me to London. Okay, don't want to speak. Don't want to actually not speak. Don't want to recognize. So let's do like this. So London. Okay. Fine. London found. So this what I'm using for my directions, but using the DeX mode and using a sat nav or using anything in DeX on this kind of setup is a killer. I mean, it's not practical at all. I cannot see using this one, but still I decided to have a quick go, try out how it works. Let's go back to a DeX. And right now I need to go back to a trackpad because it doesn't have the touchscreen enabled. Here you go. So this is the DeX. Yes, it's working. It's one of these things that I decided to try just to see how it happens. And I somehow knew that this is going to be a bad user interface, bad user experience using this in the car. But still, yeah, it's working and it's been powered by Galaxy Tab S6. Don't forget to subscribe because there is a couple of videos coming that is amazing about the DeX, like another third way to use DeX in a car, because there is a special thing that is arriving from America. I ordered on Amazon, but it's only available in America, so Amazon doing a shipment for me. It should arrive in the next 5 to 10 working days. There is a couple of videos arriving with dual screen setup on DeX using Shadow PC. So how you can get dual screens while you connect it to Shadow PC on DeX, and another amazing things that I'm trying on DeX. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this video answers your questions. If you still have questions or requests, or just you wanna I don't know, tell me something, leave them in a comment section below, or join Samsung DeX subreddit group, where DeX team and DeX fans joining together, making sure that DeX will be basically #1 news tomorrow, because we need to make sure that DeX is a worldwide news. Otherwise, Samsung, I don't know, maybe Samsung will gonna axe that as well, because I'm a bit pissed off that the Samsung killed the Linux and DeX. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next one. Goodbye.